Those are all the boxes for the things in my computer. I'm sitting on more of the boxes. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Bert, and today we're talking about my stream setup. Now, before I get into my stream setup and stuff, I have to mention two things. First, I have to mention that I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you're interested in checking out my stream, having a look at what this whole setup is able to accomplish, check it out. Links in the description down below. Also, I have to say a big thank you to Dog Daytona on Twitter and Mixer. He is from Twitter and he also streams on Mixer. He essentially built this PC for me. I don't know everything about everything when it comes to PCs, but I was confident enough to put it together. So he kind of found all the parts for me, gave me the recommendations. I then bought them, put everything together, and it seems to work. That being said, let's jump into the video. So I got all these boxes here because I don't actually remember everything that I got, but it seemed worth, having the boxes to reference things. I'm also going to talk about things like my webcam, my headphones, my mic. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I just wanted to go through the things that I have, and then maybe in another video I can go through kind of how I run everything, but this is more of the physical stuff that makes up my stream setup. I recently just built my new PC, like I said, with the help from Dog, and I just wanted to go over it, kind of talk about that. So I've been streaming for a while. I recently got laid off of work, so I decided, hey, I'm gonna take this streaming thing a little bit more seriously. And in doing that, I figured I might as well kind of dive in, bite the bullet, upgrade my computer, because the one that I had previously was able to stream, but not high quality games. It ran a little bit slow. I wasn't able to get the internet speeds that I wanted. Kind of a bunch of stuff, just didn't put my stream to the level that I wanted it to be. On top of that, I wanted something that I could use for the next 3 to 5 years that I wouldn't really have to worry about. I knew the other computer I was using was kind of on its dying breath. It still functions, but if I wanted to play AAA games in 2020, I was gonna have to upgrade. That being said, a lot of the other stuff in my setup has been acquired over the last 2 years of me really getting into PC gaming as opposed to console gaming. So all in all, just up front, I've probably got about 2,500 Canadian dollars worth of equipment and things and chairs and mic arms and lights and stuff in this room. That being said, let's talk about some of the things that are in the computer. So all the boxes are over here. We've got an AMD Ryzen 5 2600, I believe. Yeah, AMD 2600. That is the processor that's in my unit. Really nice, like it, it's fast. Again, can't tell you much more about that. It's a 6-core 12-thread processor. Pretty decent so far. Next up, the granddaddy, the graphics card, the thing that makes things go. I've got the GeForce RTX 2060 Super, so it's not the 2070 Super, which I know is a little bit of a jump in price and performance, but so far this guy has been able to run everything on high quality while I'm streaming, 60 frames a second, 1920 by 1080p, so very solid choice for the motherboard and processor and everything kind of working together. I just got this wireless adapter thrown in. I live in an older house, so needed a wireless adapter because even though I have a whatever it's called, a power line adapter for Ethernet to run through the power lines. I don't need to hold this box anymore. Even though I've got the power line adapter, I needed something that was wireless because my wireless speeds are actually faster for downloading big updates on games. We got these two. So I've got a Western Digital NVMe SSD. So SSD is obviously faster than a standard hard drive. I put my entire system and my programs, almost all of my programs on here. I'm starting to install games on my 2 terabyte Seagate hard drive. I don't have the box for that guy, but this is my boot drive basically, and it is really awesome. My computer is so much faster than it was before. I'm a big fan of Corsair. I've got a Corsair mouse and keyboard and case, so and actually also my power supply is Corsair. So Corsair RAM obviously comes as standard with that as well. I've got DDR4 16 gigs, so two 8 gigabyte sticks are on the system. Corsair 650 watt power supply. It's a power supply. turns the computer on. There's like extra cords in here because it's modular, so that's cool. And I guess this one is probably the most important, but it was also the biggest box, so it went on the bottom of the stack. The B450 Tomahawk Max MSI motherboard. It's an Arsenal gaming system, AMD socket, obviously, with the processor that I threw in there, and I really like it. It's really awesome. It apparently has a little bit of RGB, but my system is essentially a blackout system. The only RGB is on the motherboard, and there's an RGB fan in the front of it might even not be an RGB fan, it might just be an R fan, because I think the only color is red. But that's it. That's everything that is in my computer. It runs awesome. It really is amazing. Everything I've thrown in it so far, it handles with ease on high settings. I couldn't be happier. I don't know the exact specs of the system that I had before this. I could open up the other computer. I've opened it up multiple times. It just wasn't great. It was a Republic of Gamers pre-build, I believe. It might have been a custom build, but the guy I bought it from, it was secondhand. It was $500. It was meh. All in on my new system build, excluding my monitors, my mouse, my keyboard, kind of all of the extra things that I had because I had my other system, it was about $1,400 Canadian, maybe a little bit more after I factor in the shipping and the tax and stuff, but about $1,400 for all of the parts. Okay, that's kind of the boring thing, but also the thing that people care about as far as stream setups. But now I want to talk about the other peripherals that I've got here. My headphones, that was the worst way to show them off. My headphones are Logitech G332 or G332, I don't know. They're Logitech headphones. They're really nice. They've got a little volume variable knob here, which is really, really great when I'm streaming and I need my wife walks in and she has to talk to me, or the game is really loud, but I've already adjusted my settings in OBS for the volume to be good. This is really handy. I've never used the mic on this, mostly because I have a USB mic that seems to work for me. It's what I'm using right now to record the audio for this video as well. And because I have a second one of these just over here not plugged in, I'll show you what that looks like. Now, obviously it would get plugged in here, but this is an Uhuru. I don't know if that's exactly how you say it, but it is a USB mic. It's a condenser mic. I actually used a Blue Yeti for a really long time, and I actually found these guys on Amazon it was like $70 for the mic, an arm for my table, as well as a shock mount, which seemed like a good deal to me. Now, I think the Blue Yeti is obviously a better choice just for sound if you're trying to get out of the box sounding better. I didn't like it. I'd used it for years. Personally, I just found the sound, the condenser, I don't even know audio terms, but the way that it caught my voice, it really seemed to catch a lot of the echo in the room as well. There's obviously ways to work around that. Personally, this bad boy does everything I need it to. I also have a super, super cheap 1080p webcam. It's right beside the camera that I'm using to record this, and I can move it. I can try to move it. I did cable management, as you'll see in the B-roll of this video. So it's actually stuck where it's gonna be for right now, but it's a super cheap, it was like $45 on Amazon. I didn't want to get the big expensive $100 Logitech webcam, mostly because I didn't really care. That being said, the quality of it is not superb. I have to play around with it a lot. A lot of the settings kind of don't save, so I'm kind of just always editing them. But all in all, I'm happy with the purchase. It means that I was able to, spend some extra money on the other things that seemed to matter to me, or that did matter to me, I guess, because I spent money there and not on the webcam. The light that I'm using, that I use to light this video, all of my videos and my live streams, is an Aputure AL-M9, I believe. It's really tiny. It's like this big, packs a huge punch for the lighting. The diffusion isn't amazing. It's clearly not the best light in the world, but the reason I like it is because you can unplug it from USB. So if you need to move it around or whatever, you can. I can throw it behind me. I can throw it somewhere else. It has about a 4-hour charge. It's really good. I like it a lot. I mentioned that I have a Corsair mouse and keyboard. The Corsair keyboard is the K55 RGB keyboard. So it's not a mechanical keyboard, but it sounds like one. I really like it. It's got 6 custom programmable buttons on the left side of it. So I use those as a Stream Deck or just like quick scene transitions. And I've got a couple other little bonus things that I put in my stream. So it seems to do what I need it to do. It's also got, some audio control and stuff. So I like it. It works as well as I need it to. The mouse is the M65 RGB Elite. This bad boy, I love it. It's weighted perfectly. It's not too heavy, but it's not too light. It's got DPI control buttons just behind the scroll wheel, as would be expected. It's also got two customizable buttons on the side, as well as a third customizable button, but I never use it. It's just kind of a little awkward to use all 3 of them. So I usually pick 2 out of the 3 to customize. And lastly, or I think lastly, I'm pretty sure I caught everything, are my identical BenQ GW-2280 monitors. They're pretty nice. They work for everything that I need to. I'm not one of those people who's like, it runs at 144 hertz and that gives me the optimal refresh rate to snipe people. They seem to work for my gaming and my editing and my YouTube viewing, kind of whatever I'm doing on the computer. I have not noticed a huge difference. There's a reason I bought 2 of them, because I liked the first one that I bought, and a few months later I bought the second one to replace my other kind of monitor that I use as a stream monitor. It just has OBS on it and stuff, but both of these monitors together look really nice. I like them. They do everything I need them to do. I'll try to find the refresh rate for you, and it might be on the screen now, because some people are interested in that. Okay. I am in no way qualified to tell you anything about anything when it comes to equipment, but I thought, why not show you guys what I've got? And at the very least, I can put links in the description to the things that I have. They're not affiliate links. I'm not an affiliate with Amazon or anything like that, so feel free to buy them and I won't get any money. That being said, I just thought maybe you're interested in getting into streaming, or you want to start streaming your PC, and I've kind of spent the last 2 years collecting bits and pieces, and after jumping in and building a new PC unit and having all of these other peripherals, I thought I'll just let you know what I have, and if it seems like it works, if you stop by the stream and you like what you see, you could buy all of the stuff I have and have a stream that looks like mine, if not better. If you bought a better webcam or a better mic or anything like that, it would be better. Also, you probably are better at playing games than me anyways, so that's already a bonus. That one's free. It only costs the time that you've put into the game. I don't know, there's other things, like the light is on a newer stand, and I've got some sort of a mouse pad, but those are little. Like I think you can find other stuff that probably works better than what I've got. I record all my videos on my Pixel 4 because I used to own a DSLR and I said, no, I'm not dealing with that anymore. But I think that's it. I really think at this point I'm just rambling. I've given you all the information. If you guys want to see how I've set things up on my computer as far as OBS and Audacity and the settings that I use, let me know. I'd be more than happy to create a video kind of going through that stuff. Again, I am not the arbiter of what is good or not good. This is what I have set up that works for me. I am not a technical person. If you are having issues, I would recommend going to somebody else because I won't be able to help you. But that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed at least seeing what I've got going on here. It's a little bit of a behind the scenes. If you do watch me on stream, you get to kind of see where I'm doing it right now. I apologize for the messy looking B-roll. I don't know how to cable manage, so it was just kind of a wreck. And that's it. Like I said earlier, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you want to check that out, there's links down below. I also have a Twitter, an Instagram, other things. Oh, there's a Discord server. Check that out. It's kind of fun to just chill out. I've been working on that a bit. And that's really it. If I ever do some major updates, maybe I'll do this again and just kind of show you the physical hardware that I've got in this area. I could show you the space a little bit more. It's just kind of a room that I took over when we moved here. But that's it. I'm talking a lot. I'm running out of breath. I'm thirsty. All the boxes are beside me on the floor, and so I'm going to leave. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you guys on the stream or next week in next week's video, whichever one comes first, I suppose. And that's it. Okay, goodbye. Gotta clean these boxes cause they're on the floor. I don't know how to sing.